showtime.
Only slabs.
Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. We're live today for our final episode of 2023. But don't worry, we're back again next year too. Wrapping up this year though, Chris, the comic vet, unable to make it. He's low man on the totem pole at his new job. Got called in for work / overtime. Really didn't want to turn it down. So we bring in his understudy, the incredible Mike Beckerman. How you doing there?
Hi there, everybody.
I'm excited to have you with us. As always, you have now been named officially
Well, I'm excited to be
Comic
had.
Vet's understudy.
Yeah. When Canada doesn't get it done, you send in America,
You said in the heartland of America.
right?
No, nothing says heartland like Mike Becker. Have you been practicing?
Or future heart attack.
Have you been practicing your line now for the show?
I have not. The
Oh,
whole
okay.
right label. In
Yeah.
fact, all day I've been staring at labels, like trying to remember my left from my right.
That's fair enough. Today, guys, we have our guest for the show, Rich from Team Ohana Comics. Welcome to the show, sir.
Mahalo. Thank you for having me. I
Great to have you back.
Yeah, I do got to say that when I watch you on a replay, because a lot of times I work on Saturdays as well, the one benefit is I get to fast forward past the twerking. So
Yes, twerking Tyler, boys and girls, give it up for my boy
Tyler
Tyler. We can't wait to see him get a new updated video of him twerking with that tattoo, the Comics Curing Cancer tattoo on that tramp stamp area that he promised to get if we hit our goal or once we hit 40,000. I think
we
it was.
smashed that,
and we smashed it. Yeah, we're at, last I looked, we were just under 52,000. You can still time until December 31st to donate to Comics Curing Cancer and get us over that 52,000 mark potentially, just because it's a round number. Why not?
and it's
To the end of the year.
it's not just donations. I mean, you also everything that all your merch and everything goes towards it as well.
Sure, let's just go into that. You're going to give me a segue. You're going to set me up a softball. I'll hit it. Ladies and gentlemen, fatsnacksmerch.com. Proceeds from that all goes to Comics Curing Cancer. You got OnlySlabs merch, Fat Stacks merch, and of course, Comics Curing Cancer merch. You can actually use the code Cancer Sucks with a SUX. Cancer SUX, all one word, at checkout right now through the end of January to get free shipping.
See,
so there
I
you
didn't
are.
do that from my shirt that I'm wearing, drinking from my mug that I got.
Well, I'll let you know that code only went live 30 minutes ago.
It's okay. I don't mind. But that's why I was wearing a draped shirt, because I didn't want to just show you that I got a shirt.
I appreciate that. Also, along with that, a new discount code went out for the members of our Goon Squad. These are, of course, our channel members that are paying $5.99 a month. That help. All that, of course, goes also to support the Comics Curing Cancer event. Son of a Bruce, Stephen C., Legion of Comics, DJ Lynx, Dr. Von Hoots, Comics from the Spiral Dimension, that guy, Dale of Suspense, the Comic Viking, the Comic Vet, Justin Birch Letters, Trev the Shipping Guru, Austin LeMay, Collecting with Durs, Mad Spidey, Brian LCS, Chuck Hensey, Comiverse, Deadman, Anachronic Comics, Colossus Collector, My Nerdy Collection, and Daymares. Of course, we also have our henchmen paying channel members who also support Comics Curing Cancer at $2.99 a month. Special thanks out to all of them. Travis Vick, Actual Dracula, Jack B Comics, PSN Green Hulkster, Digger Jim 720, Blue Hellion Comics, Comic Ozzy, Flo Dameron, Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy, Beckerman, Comics by the Bay, Sector 2815, The Real James Willie, Tate Prime, Chaos and Comics, Marty Aleko, Circumstances, Remy Q Studios, Comic Journey, Matt 268, Comics with Murdoch, Comic Man Andy, Cup of Comics, Burke Family 54 Comics, Witch Comics, Ben Parker Comics, Seth 11, Hulk Collector 82, Izzyverse NYC, A Comic Bookworm, L Green Machine, TM Nerdy, Lone Eagle, Jim Lowe, Triple G Comics, Nornrad 82, Aggressively Relaxing, Cat Fan Comics Man, Collectible Inc., KBDM, Taylor Winder, Fantastic Comics and Art, Lisa Noble, Evils Comics, Mon Comics, Milt Miller, JG, Wellbore, Papa Wheelie, Old Man Collectibles, Team Ohana, and S. Vaughn 82. Thank you guys
All right,
all
let's
so
do
much.
it one more time
Warriors.
and make sure we get it right.
Yeah, right. It's always a mouthful. One thing we do have one piece of business before we get into all this here. Last week we had a pre-recorded episode where we were participating live with you guys as Chris the Comic Vet and I shared our top 10 pickups for 2023.
Great
Half
show.
the show roughly, I mentioned to leave a certain hashtag in the comments and we would do the drawing for our weekly giveaway during that show. So let's go ahead and I have the random picker set up, already loaded with 20 comments that 20 people entered. So go ahead and pick our winner. And wow, that's a very anticlimactic, this one, but at Random Collector, congratulations. We're going to
Yay.
I will try to reach out to you because I don't have your information whatsoever, and we will try to get those to you. So if you're here, of course, you can always just Instagram me or message me at robs.fatsacks. That'll do. All right, so Beckerman, let's pull 6 books for Hector, the random collector. Either number from 1 through 10 from the front.
Just do the finger daily.
All right, let's do it.
Step.
Front and back.
Grab front and back, yeah. Grab them both. And stop.
Wow. Fat stacks of comics plus 10.
Oh boy.
Oh,
All right, let's
geez.
this. So this is for the final of the 6.
There we go.
Okay. And now we got 10 more to pull.
Stop. Grab a few.
Fucking plus 6.
Come on. What the hell, fat stacks?
It's like playing Uno. Draw 4, draw 8.
For the love of God, stop.
That's 4.
Stop.
Can't be mad, Beckerman. You're the one
6.
picking them.
I'm like scared.
8.
And stop.
10. All right, now we're on to the 6.
Just give him the box.
There.
2.
There.
4. All right, and last 2.
And there. My
Well, we
Lord.
did. We made a number on this box, that's for sure. Woo!
And that number was 2.
All right.
Holy cow, that's a fat stack of comics.
I know. I'm sure that the comments or people are going like nuts. Yeah, yeah. All right. So let's fly through these real quick. Obviously, the plus 6. Oops, let me make myself big. The plus 6 book was the Psycho List from Black Box Comics. Then we had Charlton, the $6 Million Man.
Oh, we're doing the Charlton.
We have a facsimile of the first appearance of Wolverine, First is First. We have the incredible X-Force #1.
Not many of those left.
We have a Superboy, 20-cent Superboy there. We have Warlock in the Infinity Watch, first issue.
Ooh, that's a collector's edition.
It says so right there. It's got to be. We have the first appearance of Miracle Molly.
Big things coming for
her. Spawn 198.
I don't have anything to say.
Alpha Flight #1.
What? What the hell, Rob? John Byrne.
Little known fact. Mike Beckerman was actually the model for Puck.
Puck, yeah.
Except for I posed nude. And then John Byrne asked me to leave.
Inferno #1. Let's see here. We got some Thor.
So 1978 action.
Wow.
Wonder Man #1.
Oh wow.
Oh, hanger.
Daredevil issue 500.
Jeez. Nice cover.
The Amazing Spider-Man 176. This goes without saying that this is a facsimile, but just to be clear,
Yeah. I think I did have a small palpitation, though.
another facsimile.
Jeez.
Facsimile.
We have Scarlet Witch #1.
Oh, my favorite character.
I've been
How about
looking in the chat. Is Hector here?
I don't know. Spawn #1 blank.
Hector, you are welcome. These are some bangers.
The book that got him his +10, a black box comic, IT, The Secret World of Banking. Signed by Gabe Eltabe.
Wow.
Superman 32.
Signature books. Jeez. What do you give it away, man?
How about this one? You like foil? How about Generation X #1? Back from the original days of foil.
Oh, I love that cover.
And last but not least, Batman 353.
Whoa. That is a great cover.
Beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Holy cow. So, again, Hector, the random collector. Congratulations. That is an incredible stack of books. Reach on out to me. We will get these out to you. Obviously, that's going to come in a flat rate box. All right. We've done enough of that. We're behind. Normally, I would play Romper Room, but in the interest of time, I'm going to hell with it.
Oh, there's Hector.
Oh, phenomenal.
I can show these.
All right.
That's right. I've got
Romper Bumper, Stomper Boo, tell me, do. Magic Mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play?
We're going to do this super fast. Yeah, everybody. As I'm scrolling to the top, we're going to try to do this real quick so we can get into the books. Les Crucius, hello, thank you. Robert Monroe, thank you, sir. He's a member of the Team Ohana family and here to represent. Thank you very much for coming on over and checking us out. Rich will take center stage here in just a moment. Of course, Chris had to go to work. 25 Perez TTM. Elbow bump, sir. Wellbore, thank you for throwing up those emojis.
Yeah,
Jean Below, thank you, sir. Always a pleasure having you with us. That guy, Dale of Suspense, changing up his name. He's like Tyler almost. He was changing his name all the time. Marty Aleko, how you doing? Chuck Hensey, thank you very much. Chuck Hensey coming up soon. Tito the Alien, let's go Team Ohana family. And the coconuts. We got some coconuts dropping. DJ Links in the house. Let's see here. Adventurous Joe, thank you all for joining us. Let's see. Commonverse dropping that 8 months of channel member. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time with us. Fan Comics Man. I'm driving down the road, but still slabbing time, baby. That's right. It is. Believe it or not, we will get there. In case anybody's wondering, this show isn't just random talking stuff. Rich is going to show off some amazing slabs here in just a moment. Happy New Year's Day to everybody there. Mad Spidey letting us know from Australia where it's still not New Year's yet. It's only New Year's Eve. So, he says Happy New Year's Eve. That's true. All right. Fair enough. Thank you. I am corrected by my own. If I read the whole thing, we're good to go. Let's get slabby, says Dr. Von Hoot. I like that one. Mr. Comics 89, hello. El Green Machine, hello. Who else do we have in here? As I'm sliding through here. Everyone's saying hello to Dead Man. Don't want to forget him. Thank you, sir. The real James Willie, as opposed to that fake James Willie. Kenneth Bird. Hey, everybody. He's here for us. Hulk Collector 82. Couching and slouching with Sea Bizzle. He made it. That he did. Izzyverse NYC. No fancy background. Only the Americans.
America.
Okay. We have a background. It just says OnlySlabs is all it says. And it's hidden right now. Let's see here. Hello, Ryan Riley. Hello, what's up, comic family? Robert Monroe. I think I said hello, but just in case, hello again. Everybody's, this is so great to see so many people come on out, support channel. Izzyverse throwing up the 9 months channel member. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you much. Dead Man dropping the 5 months. Happy New Year, slab people. Lone Eagle, how you doing? Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming out, channel member. Appreciate you. Dead Man dropping our first super chat, trying to get us to 52,000. Thank you so much there, sir. Appreciate you and your super chat very much. Trev the Shipping Guru, he's been around for 11 months as a channel member. Thank you for your continued support, sir. Appreciate you very much. Hector Ortiz, thank you very much for coming and joining us there. Boom, boom, boom. Hit that like button. People says chop and drop. Just send the whole box, they're saying. Obviously, we know where we're at. I won. Let's see here. We got, scroll through here. I said, oh, click on here. Joffrey Castro. Dang, what a load. Oh, that's what she said. Brian LCS. Hey, all. No one said Wayne Deacon. G'day. Chris is freaking out at work right now. Yes, probably was. Alpha Flight #1, congratulations. Rob proves once again he's out of his mind. Let's see. Oh, hello, Danae. Thank you. Congratulations, Hector. Absolutely. Comic Cap Collectibles. Hello. And it jumps, but I think I'm still going good. If I can't miss anybody, I think thank you very much, Rob. Appreciate it. Yes, absolutely. Roger Fleming. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. All that. Absolutely, everybody. I hope that everybody had a great Christmas. Ben Compton. Hello. My goodness gracious. Legion of Comics is in the house. Good day. New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. We are Legion. Let's see here. Legion of Comics drops at $5. Last show of the year. Let's get these super chats and kick that cancer in the one last time. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, sir. Comic Book G-Man in the house. Rob, happy New Year to you, sir. Beth here. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Taylor Winder, the king of all nerds, is here. Start over. Well, we haven't even really started yet, really, because Becker decided to pull all the plus bonus books.
My bad.
Shop for Comics. Let's go. Fun slabs ahead. Actually, I think there is still one more plus 10 in there, and I'll have to reload it. No big deal. That'll be tonight on Mad Spidey's Outback. We'll be reloading the giveaway box. Yes, I did say your name. I try. And I think that's the end. I think we've hit everybody. Woo! That's good because we are behind schedule now, but that's okay. We got good stuff. Rich, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you so much. For anybody who doesn't know, Rich was on previously. is this your third appearance or
Third
second?
appearance, yes.
This is your third appearance. There you go. So we actually like Rich. We keep having him come on back. So welcome back. For those people who may not have seen any of your previous appearances or don't know who the heck you are, go, who is this guy? Although I like his wall of books behind him. Let's give everybody the Cliff Notes version of what Team Ohana Comics is all, or
We're just basically a simple little channel. We do a Back Issue Book Club podcast and review where we read a different book from the past every week on Sundays, and it airs on Thursdays. We have New Comic Book Day where we give away books and talk about the picks that we got. I try to make a final order cutoff video showing the highlights of the final order cutoffs, and we review the top 10 on the cover price Mondays. So we want to get some more stuff on the channel, but lately just too much stuff going on with actual life. How dare it? But we just try to have a lot of fun. We have a Patreon channel as well. It's a small, it's a $3 fee to just join, just to try to help us cover all the shipping costs for all the stuff we give away.
I understand. Been there, done that.
I don't even want to approach your shipping costs. No.
I don't care.
I know, and that's what makes you such a wonderful person.
For this show is one thing. The Comics Curing Cancer, now that's all taken care of now by the channel. That's the channel revenue goes to help support the Comics Curing Cancer event. So the shipping charges, which like this year shipping was almost $2,000, and then of course because we do all that included plus other expenses that come in there, that's what the channel funding all goes to. But we're not here to talk about my channel. We're here to talk about you and have you show off some books. So people have been waiting long enough. Why don't you show them what is book number 1 for you today?
Well, what I did was I followed your lead from last week, and I
Cool.
made a list of the top 20 books that I purchased in 2023.
Nice.
Last week's show was awesome, and that you and the comic vet Chris did, and I was like, I want to do the same thing. So I picked the top 20 books, put them in order, and I'm ready to go. So this one I was hoping to get a grade bump by cracking and pressing, but it only went from a 7.0 to a 7.5. But I was still happy with it because in this particular book, every even half point is such a big difference in the price.
And Rich, can you please read the right side of that label?
Chris ain't here. You don't have to do that.
No, I'm contractually obligated.
First appearance of Harley Quinn in comics out of DC continuity.
Okay.
And not in this list, but I did this week pick up a Batman Harley Quinn no number, which is the first appearance in continuity. So I was able to complete that set. I'll find a spot that doesn't have glare in a second. There we go. Moving on to the next one, I'm going to keep it in Batman, and I was able to get myself a appearance of Poison Ivy.
That's a nice bucket.
And I haven't
Really
sent it back yet, but I was so happy when I got it. I immediately dropped it and broke the slab.
Oh, so you're gonna need to reholder that thing.
I'm gonna make sure they put a Mark Jewelers on it. Yeah,
Nice.
But yeah,
I have a nice 0.5 one. It's all beat up. You want to slip that one in there? We'll send it. No.
Oh man, what's going on with them right now?
Yeah.
I think it's just the tip of the iceberg.
We'll just move on.
Yeah, we don't have time for that.
So it is the first appearance of Poison Ivy, Pamela Lillian Isley, and the pinup by Infantino, and Anderson. And this is a True Blue label. It does have the pinup in the inside.
Nice.
Hello, nurse.
I was delayed on that one. Sorry.
That's okay.
I love that book. I mean, my copy that I have is, like I said, a beat dog, but I only paid $50 for my copies.
Well, that's been the great thing about the 2023 is I've been able to get a lot of books that I always wanted to get, even if they're in lower grades, just to really shore up the wall. And I had to pull a lot of these books down from the wall and put other books up there real quick.
Crack it, make sure the pinup's actually there.
I've already started cracking it. Did you see that? This one is not a key. It is just a nice 1945 Batman.
Oh yeah, bat bikes.
Yeah.
What kind of bicycle are those called again? There's a name for them. I know.
I don't.
Deathmobiles.
Yeah. Terrible idea.
Well, it was, as I recall, there was a reason for it. Had because there wasn't gearing on the bike chains and whatnot, and the bigger wheel with the crank had something to do with your ability for your speed that you could get on it. But it definitely
you get
was.
pretty good speed on those riding one to school around.
I did actually, yes.
Now, I'm
The
not going to give
training wheels
anything.
were a bitch.
I'm not going
You
to
had
give
to put
anything away in the future, but one of the other books on this list also has a
Nice.
Baby Ruth ad on the back.
Rich and dexterous, baby. That's where you get your Baby Ruth cookies. Yes.
Beautiful.
I was trying to shore up a lot of my DC books because Greg is a big DC fan and I'm a Marvel fan. And I felt it really unfair that I had a lot of Marvel books behind me, but I'm trying to represent the entire comic market. So I tried to go out and get some actual key DC books. So I got that Batman. Then I wound up picking up Wonder Woman number 17.
Oh, look at you.
What's that right side of the label say? It looks like we got some writing.
We have a 4-page feature on Emma Willard, written by Alice Marble and drawn by Alfonso Green. You asked.
And there you have it, folks.
Now, this is number 17, and I just picked up but haven't received yet number 16. So I'm like, do I have to now build a Wonder Woman run?
Ooh, thank you so much there.
Whoa.
G-Man dropping in. Kick cancer in the ass. Please hit that like button. As always, Rob, keep up the great work. Information, my brother. The G-Man approves. Big shout out to Rich. Love his stuff. Well, you drop that big one. We go to the reserved for those big ones. Here you go, sir.
Morning, sweetie.
Oh, Daddy! What are you doing in here?
What did I come in here for?
We need more $20 donations. Oh,
The big one.
yes.
How
I
you
feel like
doing?
Okay, so moving forward.
Welcome to OnlySlabs. We're all about comic books here.
We don't care about monetization.
I got it. I don't. Well,
Uh,
do you like guys with an OS account?
Oh boy.
Oh, look at it. There you go. $1.99. Thank you there, Robert Monroe. Appreciate you, sir, for that. We'll get you in. Here you go.
Bet she gives great helmet.
Kiss me. No. Lord help me, Black! You're needed on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door. Knock next time.
It's the song every time gets me.
All right. Next book.
yes. It's a CBCS, but it is a Flash 139.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
And I was expecting more good things about the Flash movie than we got. So,
Was it everyone?
yeah.
Dang. I liked
Yeah.
it.
Batman can only do so much for the Flash.
Yeah.
Blue Hellion Comics, thank you for coming us.
Continuing
Hey,
with DC, the only PGX book in my collection, and it's because it was just a really great price, was my Hawkman number 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Woo! 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 Woo!
For some weak ass
Woo!
reviews.
So this one, the writing is on the left side. So it just
Right,
says-
yeah. Go ahead. Give people that key information, if you will, please,
Yeah.
sir.
origin and first appearance of Zatanna.
There you go. That's a book, actually. It's on my hunt list, but it's not
Mine
high
too.
on my hunt. It hasn't been
And
high on my hunt list, but it is there.
I haven't cracked this and done much with it, but I mean, it says a 3.0, but honestly, looking at the back cover on this, I'd probably be closer to a 2 with the CGC, but I'm not worried about the number up here so much as just owning the book. So I'm just leaving it alone.
I'll be honest with you. I think my experience, I have a lot of experience with PGX, and I'll tell you that in the low end like that, I find them to be very, very consistent. Where most of the deviation tends to be is in the nine range, and that just happens to be with some of the different interpretation of of how they each has their own grading scale and what makes that up. So, but yeah, cool.
I mean, you could take a 3.0 out of a CGC slab 10 times and send it back to CGC. You're not going to get a 3.0 10 times. The same book.
Yeah. All right.
So, moving on, one more DC book in the row.
PGX isn't looking as bad these days. everybody has their things. Yeah. And it's really just, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
People know my triggers.
Aquaman #1.
Oh,
Hello, Nurse.
I reused that by mistake. I hit the wrong one. Oh well.
So, like I said, I wanted to shore up my DC collection. I got just about all these books at the beginning of the year, and not realizing the prices were going to continue to come down. But still, I was happy with the prices I paid.
Yeah.
And it's a first appearance of Quisp, and I'm not
Excuse
an Aquaman reader, so I don't know who Quisp is.
No, but hey, I think I only have one Aquaman book, but that ain't that one. Wish I did.
So let's see. I got 3 more books before the halfway point. I'm trying to keep you moving along.
Hey, we got time. We have a whole nother hour potentially. So,
Well, it depends on how many more books we give away during the midway break.
that is true.
So coming in at the next book, I have Tarzan #1, but it's not the.
Oh my!
We have the Dell in a 7.0,
Nice.
and that does have a really nice back cover as well.
Oh yeah. Now, what year is that one?
1948, and it just says back cover pinup. So
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't even know I wanted this book until I was just like flipping through auctions that were ending soon and saw it and I went, "Oh, Tarzan #1." And this is the first book that he was in other books in like collaboration with other characters, but this is his first standalone book, I believe.
Yeah. Does it say who the cover artist is on that one?
Jesse Marsh, cover and art.
Very cool.
I'm not familiar with that particular
Jesse
artist.
Marsh. Yeah, I'm not familiar either.
Nor am I, but I those Dell 4 colors and whatnot, those are some great books. There's a lot of good stuff in there. A lot of properties that were covered.
So next one on the list, somebody mentioned it to me. Just put it in my like an earwig, and I started looking for it, and I found a nice copy in nice condition. It is John Byrne's Next Men #21.
Ooh,
Good
a
book.
lot of fans of that book.
Yes,
And Hellboy.
first full color appearance of Hellboy, Faith storyline part 3 of 4. I would love to have gotten the 9.8, but that was just too much. The 9.8.
Well, that's the thing, especially with modern books. I was talking with Chris and I were having a conversation about this, and I say a 9.8 to a 9.6 is typically on average it's a 4 to 5x cost increase for that difference in price. So it's a question on modern books. So if you're really interested in having that 9.8, just understand that that's going to be the difference between that and 9.6, and both are phenomenal books side by side raw. You may not be able to tell a difference between them. It's the label that's telling you the difference between them. So it's a great way to save some money sometimes is on those 9.6s when you can get it for that much cheaper.
Well, you're actually doing a nice little segue into my book number
Don't
10.
Talk about him, he'll show up.
Yeah. We said it 3 times. You have to appear. This is a book that I've wanted for a very, very long time, but every time I wanted the top grade, but every time I had money, it was during a peak, and every time it would come down, I was broke. So I finally pulled the trigger at the beginning of the year. Thankfully, before all the hype here at the end of the year. So
I have an inkling.
Godzilla
Oh.
#1.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
This is a book I always wanted to have. Matter of fact, I saw Godzilla -1 last night for the 4th time.
In a 9.8. Wow.
Yeah, that is King of Monsters. Nice.
I only bought this because it was a Nick Fury appearance, you know.
Chris says hashtag Team Godzilla.
Yes, I love Godzilla. Always
Since
have.
Chris is here, can you read the right side of that label for us, please?
Absolutely. Dum Dum Dugan and Nick Fury appearance. Godzilla illustration by Dave Cockrum on letters page. It is a Doug Mensch story with Herb Trimp and Jim Mooney art. And of course, you got Dr. J on the back. So
Perfect.
this is actually the book that I am the happiest about getting this year.
That's awesome.
Nice.
It's one that I always wanted.
Definitely a lot of fans and a lot of Godzilla stuff between the TV show, the Monarch show, the movie, a lot of renewed interest in Godzilla for sure.
The trailer just dropped for the next movie that comes out in the springtime from the Hollywoodverse. Yeah. So that is my halfway point, sir.
No dexterous though. Awesome books there. Great first half there. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Let's throw up for our giveaway here, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag best of 2023. Go ahead and throw that up there, and we'll go ahead and do another drawing. Hopefully, it won't be another 28 books. So that way my shipping costs are somewhat manageable. Rich, what's coming up in this next week for you guys? Any shows for the new year or right?
We haven't planned any specific shows for the new year. Greg is recovering from something, so we're trying to take our little baby steps to make sure we don't overload either one of us. But we want to try to expand the YouTube channel a little bit and try to get the merchandise available on the YouTube channel as well, like T-shirts and hats and stuff like that. You know, got to realize every time we sell a T-shirt, we are making 17 cents. So
it's mind-numbing how much money you can make doing YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I looked at so far a total of 2023 between comic books and shipping. I've spent about $2,000 sending stuff out, and we've taken in about $120. So
seems about right.
Yeah, and it's just shows I'm not trying to do this to make money. I'm doing this. I have a job. That's where I make my money.
Right.
I love comics and I love the community. So we just have fun.
Speaking of someone who loves comics, ladies and gentlemen, on Instagram, make sure you give him a follow. Becker likes comics.
Becker likes comics. Yeah, I forget the name of it too.
Yeah, well, I sent them to your YouTube channel, but we know that you're not there. But you, of course, can be seen over on the Comic Viking channel.
That's where I prefer you to go.
That's right. Let's remind everybody, by the way, again, all the channel revenue here on this thing goes to support comics curing cancer. So super chat away, like those videos, hit that thumbs up, all the ad revenue, everything all goes to comics curing cancer. So thank you guys all so much for that. Also, of course, merch down below. Use that code cancer sucks. Matter of fact, I'm going to type it in here because I didn't, you know what? Actually, I'll put a banner up in a little bit or remind everybody, but it's cancer sucks with an X instead of a CK. And that'll get you free shipping unless you have a different membership discount code, in which case you might want to use that one instead. All right. We got 45 out of 46 people. That is incredible. So we're going to go ahead and draw this right now. And we're going to find out, ladies and gentlemen, Wheel of Fish. Boom.
Danae.
Dina. I apologize if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but welcome to the winner's circle. I definitely know I have never sent you anything before, so you'll need to reach out to me over on Instagram at robs.fatstacks to get me your shipping information, or email me at robs.fatstacks@gmail.com. Either one, and give me your address, and we'll get your ship to address, and we'll get these out to you. Now, Rich, you're going to be pulling books for Dina. So again, it's going to be a number 1 through 10 from the front, 1 through 10 from the back, or we just do some back to front action. You tell me where to stop.
Third from the front, 2 books, one front back.
Third, so you're going to take the third and the fourth book?
Correct.
Okay.
Same thing from the back.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay.
And as close to the dead center as you can get.
Those 2 books?
Yep.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, first up, we have, oops, make myself big. The Shield, number 1 from DC. Next up, oh, banger. JSA.
I love
Check
that.
it.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
Jay
such a great
Garrick. That's a
cover.
beautiful cover. You can't have this one. I'm just going to keep this. The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 108.
20 center. Nice.
Let's see. Not the one you're thinking of, but it's the Karate Kid, issue number 1.
I think the movie actually had to file with DC to get permission to use the
Yeah,
name.
the Legion of Superheroes had something to say about that movie.
G.I. Joe, issue 51. And last book, we were just talking about die cuts the other day. Punisher Warzone,
Nice.
number 1, die cut cover.
Very nice.
Congratulations. All right, Dean. Those will be going on out to you once I get your information, and we'll go from there. Rolling back into the show as we
Awesome.
continue along. Rich.
Now,
Back
real quick,
yeah.
I just wanted to say that for the giveaway that you just did and the end of the show giveaway, I'm adding a book to each one of the winners.
Oh, that's right. Thank you
And
so much for doing that.
I do have Danae's address because she recently won a copy of Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees
Danae. Okay.
before it shot up in price. So congratulations to that. But this is courtesy of Syndicate Comics. They had their own exclusive for Duke number 1. And I believe it's Santa Fang, I think is the artist name. I believe this is limited to 250. So it is one of the hardest exclusives, and this is courtesy of Syndicate Comics. I'm going to be sending this one off to you. Congratulations.
Yeah, there you go.
And I got another book for the end giveaway as well.
Oh, Rob, what is your tattoo? Which one? Are you talking about, like, I have a bunch of them. I mean, the only one that you can probably really see is the one on the inside of my arm. It's my kids' names in Anglo rune script.
Rob loves his family. Rob
Yeah.
loves his family.
So
Or
here's
at least I memorialized them.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Listen
love is
up,
listen,
Sean.
Becker,
Go back to your room.
Becker, love is a word.
It is.
All right,
so
Rich.
If you can hear barking in the background, I apologize. My Great Dane must have just seen a squirrel. So, moving on to my top 10 for this, as far as Godzilla is my number 1, but still, I have to acknowledge that others were more expensive. Starting with, I bought this book so I could have something very in common with Greg. He had one behind him. I got one, so we could each have an Omega Man number. First appearance of Lobo in a 9.8.
That's nice. Yeah, that's one of those books that we were talking about. I picked up this year as well, but I grabbed a 9.6 just because it was like the price difference was that 4 to 5x. But
He had a 9.8. I wanted to have a 9.8 so we could say, hey, we each have one.
yeah. It's a surprisingly still affordable. I mean, I think the 9.6 when I picked mine up, I don't know what it's going for right now, but I mean the 9.6 was barely $120 at the time. So it was. You know what? We know how to play this game, Mike. Omega Man #1. What do you
There's
think?
probably
What do you
not a
think?
label on that.
What do you think? The
Number
a
three?
9.8 will go for it these days. Oh, I'm sorry, not #1.
Number three.
Number
We
3.
knew what you meant.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't want you to look up in the wrong book.
Oh, I did. That's okay.
Okay.
And as soon as it popped up, I'm like, wait a second, well, I'm an idiot. So, Mike, what do you think a 9.8 of Omega Man number
I'm
3?
gonna suck at this game. I'm probably low, even though I feel this is high 400.
Yeah, you are high. I can't believe this one. This is
I
one where
came in
actually
over.
way over compared to last sale. So let's put this in perspective because everything changes, right? So December 23rd, one did sell for 400. And before that it was about $350. But on December 26th, a copy sold for $264.
Whoa. That's even less than I paid.
Yeah. And a 9.6 is, like I said, solid run about 125 to 130 bucks. That's very consistent. So very affordable key book for the main man.
And
Yeah.
prices are all over the place. So just shop frugally.
Yeah, so there you are. All right, let's roll on to the next one. Let's see what we got.
So, sometimes you look at the cover price and you'll see like a 6.0, a 5.5, a 5.0. And for some reason, the one in the middle is so much less than the ones around it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's cover price is a really bad algorithm. They don't have the way to adjust based on sales of nearbys. So they only either get last sales or other stuff. And sometimes it causes really weird stuff to occur.
But as a result, a lot of times people just look up the one grade that's for sale and they don't, they don't bid accordingly. And then you get your chance to get a 5.5 Silver Surfer.
Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah! Yeah!
So, like I said, I wanted to put some books in my good books in my collection this year.
That's a banger right there. That's what Mike back here always tells me.
Yes, banger.
So we got Thor and Loki appearance, Hulk, Thing, and Hercules cameo, Tales of the Watcher backup story.
Nice.
So by the way, are you watching What If?
I haven't started it yet. I'm behind.
I haven't.
Let's be honest. Actually, when they did the zombie episode in series 1, I just stopped. I
thought it was funny. I liked it. Season 2, I think, has better writing than season 1, but I think the artistry was better in season 1, if that's worth anything.
Nice. I do intend to go back and check it out.
I haven't seen today's episode yet, so
I've heard good things.
I was just excited. Now that I've been able to see my Doctor Who specials, I can go back and watch some new Marvel stuff before Echo starts dropping.
The next book, if you know me, like a lot of people on my channel, they know what my birth book is. The book that comes out, the month that you were hatched. I always wanted to get this book in a specific grade and in a specific variant. And I bought one that it held me over until I got the one I wanted. And when I got the one I wanted, I donated it to the auction. So I think, Rob, you know what it is now. I was able to get the one I wanted, which was a minimum of an 8.0, the Captain America 100. I got the 8.5, but more importantly, with the white lettering.
Nice.
I don't like the yellow lettering around the word Captain America. I liked it with the white.
I'm gonna have to go back and look for one myself now that upgrade mine because I've been doing the early cap run, and everything I've been doing has been 8.0 or higher. And right now that's the sore spot because my copy is only a 6.0, so I may have to follow your lead there. And
I mean, I had the 6.5 for the longest time,
right.
And then when I got the 8.5, I'm like, so what am I gonna do with the 6.5? Oh, I'm donating this. Yeah, that's got to go to the auction.
And we appreciate you because I mean we had some banger books this year, and thanks to folks like you, and really helped us to get that in order to hit that goal.
I was so flattered when I saw it was like the featured one for an hour. I'm like, I have a feature book. That's cool. Moving on. It's another one of the ones from the same exact year, but it was from a month later. It was Iron Man #1.
Holy
Hey.
cow! Oh my god! Every time I'm trying to do something, I'm trying to multitask. You get me. You get me with this. See, we need a. Let's get.
Oh my.
Can you read the right side of that label for
I
us,
most
please,
certainly
Rich?
can. Story continued from Iron Man Ed Submariner #1, Origin of Iron Man Retold.
Yes.
So I
One of
actually
those-
have all 4 of the books that have the logo now. This was the last one, of course.
those big
Nice.
specials. That's right. We had ourselves a super chat come in from Marty saying, "Cheers to the New Year's battle against cancer." Yes, thank you so much for that, sir. Appreciate you. We'll get you in here with a. Let's see, we haven't done this one yet.
Dang. That's the first time I ever asked for anything I really wanted.
Answer a couple questions coming in here real quick. So first of all, how do you find out your birthday book? Well, that's really simple. Your birthday book can be any book that came out in the month and year that you were born. Some people pick a particular key and focus on that one. Some people don't care. Some people will try to collect them all that are released that time. So all you have to do is figure out what month you were born and what year you were born. Go ask your mom, and then you can go through the books and find out what books came out that time and pick which one you want to be your birthday book.
Yeah, I
We,
think
of course-
Greg's birthday book is the Spider-Man versus Wolverine.
Nice. Yeah, we had somebody dropped in here that I lost the comment, but their GSX1 was theirs, and they're only dreaming one day of that. So there you go. Let's see what we got here. Kenneth Bird says that he's still here for you guys.
Good to see you, Ken.
Beckerman doing his best, Chris.
I'm trying.
And succeeding.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Yeah. So there we go. All right. Let's I'm way behind on the comments. Holy cow. All right. Oh yeah. Well, there's always the other can you're
Yeah,
gonna
what do you
have,
go by?
yeah, there so it's not as much today in the modern era, but in this very common in the Silver Age and Golden Age, it started getting tightened up in the Bronze Age, but still a little bit wonky. Is you have this thing of books would have a magazines always had it too. They have a cover date of when that's the January issue, but it would get released to the newsstands prior to that, and so it would get released a month or two potentially early. So it is ultimately a question. I think most people tend to go by the cover date because that's the date that's on the book, and sometimes the release date isn't always known.
I see Taylor saying that his birthday book is Batman 251 because he's old as a hills. If I'm not mistaken, Captain America 100 is older. So
Let's just agree that you're both really old.
yeah, you know what? I might not be reading any more Blue Label. No, I'll read the Blue Labels.
We don't discuss those things here.
I don't like the fact that I'm actually eligible for AARP. So
Yeah. Anachronic Comics says, first of all, you're all young, but secondly, that's why he goes by cover date for his birthday book. Yes, absolutely. TM Nerdy, hello, how are you? Thanks for coming. All right, next book.
next book, FF49.
Banger.
What happens in that?
You got a big head on the cover. We've got first full appearance of Galactus, second appearance of Silver Surfer, First, Silver Surfer and Galactus cover. I already had number 50, so I wanted to make sure I got a 49 in the same grade. They're both 3.5s.
And first appearance of Galactus's blender.
And I think that's the better cover than 48. I know 48's the money book.
Well, they use this as the custom label, which I didn't realize until I saw your video last week, and you told me.
But yeah, that's a great book.
So my goal was to try to get 3.5s across the board, but
you'll settle for a 4.
5.5.
Yeah, or it's a 5. There you go. Yeah.
Well,
For a really good price, you grab it. This is the Fantastic Four Toga Party.
That's right. Don't wait. The Watcher's tall, but make sure you're not small.
Look at him showing those kneecaps.
I just wonder if he's walking over somebody, if he's going commando.
People are going to have to sort of going up to him with the ruler and make sure that the hemline's not too high there. Make sure that no more than 6 inches above the knee. What?
Well, I think he's showing more skin above the neckline than he is below the waistline. So
the Watcher doesn't skip leg day. Nope.
He does not.
So yeah, at the beginning of the year when I got my tax refund, I was thinking I could go for a nice high grade GSX1 or several smaller books. And then I saw the price of this and I'm like, okay, I'm going the smaller book route because I'll regret it if I don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, but still, that's a book that obviously it's always been a big book, but this is a book that's moving up because, of course, we keep talking about the Fantastic Four coming to the MCU and about Doom and about potentially Galactus. So this is a book that it's been on the rise, and in a mid grade, that's a solid for a Silver Age book like that. It's a solid grade. Look, we're gonna play this game again, Mike. Take a guess on a 5.5. What on a Fantastic Four 48? If you wanted to pick one up, what do you think that's going to run today?
Well, I know it's come down. So let's say like 1350.
So I'm just pulling the actual, because you said down, so I'm going to take a look at the actual trend data rather than just the last data here. So 5.5. So it's interesting is there's a couple of anomaly sales, but on average, it's been pretty consistently at about $1,400 to $1,500 over the last three to 4 months. Although there is a last sale in December of just over 1,000, which is pretty interesting. I don't know what's obviously there's lots of different ways you can get a grade, and how the book presents can affect that. The luck of a great auction deal that can cause things to stump, but with a consistent average sale had been around $1,400 to $1,500 over the course of about 7 different sales. So I would expect that you're going into there, you're going to expect to pay about that much, and if you can get it for less, then that's a deal. You grab it and you run.
That must be. Oh, I say $1,000.
It must be a reholder.
I was actually thinking maybe it was a PGX or a CBCS.
I don't know what I'm using cover price that I'm looking at. I'm not looking at GP analysis, so I don't know if what they're looking at, but that could be one of those things that would affect it. A CBCS especially would throw it off if they're incorporating those grades into there. So awesome. All right.
So next book is the last one I was able to get with my refund, and this is going to give it away right off the bat. It's the only book where it's acceptable to have a green label.
Okay, here we go. Holy cow!
Good timing. Hulk 181, of course, missing the value stamp, but this one really does present nicely, and I got my hands on one.
There you go. That is a nice looking copy.
So it says second appearance of Wolverine. No.
Yes.
I wasn't gonna ask on that one. I'm not trying to start a street fight.
That would be absolutely hilarious if they said that. That would just put everybody to first cover appearance of Wolverine, ladies and gentlemen.
It says first full appearance. So at least they put the word full. I got to give them credit that way.
Well, yeah, no, it's fine. And that's good. I mean, it's also the first cover appearance. It's very much a factual statement. So there we go.
Yeah, and Wendigo in the background going, "Hey, I thought I was fighting him." You know.
Never heard of the character though. Do you think that this character you mentioned, Wolverine, do you think that he might have any legs?
I think the guy that plays him in the movies is friends with Ryan Reynolds, so maybe Ryan Reynolds could get him a little airtime. I'm not sure. Possible.
That'd be interesting. Very good. All right, cool.
So I've got a couple left, and this is different. So when I started, collecting comics, and then, recently, of course, I'm going to collect the comic books that I grew up with, the books that, storylines, the characters and whatnot, the artists that I knew. Just like if you're a baseball fan and you're going back to buy baseball cards, I would, someone like me would go buy Reggie Jackson and Bucky Dent and Thurman Munson and Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, those kind of cards. But the more you get into it, the more you become exposed to the comic book history, the more you find out, like, whoa, there was a guy named Babe Ruth. He was really, really good. So thankfully, I have been tuning into this channel called Rob's Fat Sacks of Comics.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he's up there with that Wolverine character. So,
I wish.
Only taller.
I have been
and less Canadian.
Exposed. I've been exposed to a whole realm of comic book knowledge that I did not know, including artists. And I'm really having a great appreciation for certain artists that I did not know anything about. So,
so to catch everybody up who's just joined us, Rich is telling us how Rob Fatstacks exposed himself to Rich.
Yes.
Yeah. And that I'm a damn dirty influencer.
So I think Rob knows where this is going.
I hope I do.
I had to go get...
Smoke if you got him.
So
beautiful Schomburg, baby.
Yeah, now this is a robot cover, which I know that you love.
Oh, yeah.
But this is actually really, really, if you look closely at it, this book is very disturbing. I'm going to try to get it close. But you have, it's a green label because it's missing, panel missing from 3, 15, and 23. In a 1946 book, I don't care. It's the cover I'm concerned with. But his sidekick, his ward, is coming through the window, and he's going after the guy controlling the robot. Now, it looks like he's going to hit him with a bat. If you look very closely, I got to get this up here. That bat has nails sticking out of it. He's doing a Negan. He's not trying to knock him out. He's trying to kill him.
Yeah, and the robot has a gun in his hand.
Yeah, and I'm like, when I first got this, I was looking at this, I'm like,
unnecessary.
What does Rob read?
Who's arming these robots? What kind of brilliant idea is that?
The black, featuring the Black Terror, nemesis of crime, and I'm like, he's got a bat with nails in it, and he's about to club him in the head. This is The Walking Dead.
That is awesome.
But
well, it certainly is exciting.
Yeah, but
I see what you did there, Becker.
Schomburg is more well known for other characters, though. I mean, let's be honest. He's got Captain America. He's got the Human Torch. He's got Submariner in his wheelhouse. So,
yeah. But Black Terror was a character who was big at the time too.
Yes.
He appeared in many issues up, and he would later come back into appearance in Invaders. In the 70s, the Black Terror would come back again. In fact, his first appearance is in the giveaway box. Or, I'm sorry, his reappearance, his Marvel appearance.
Right.
Of course, also a character who is rumored to have influenced the creation of the Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. But I didn't feel it right if I didn't go and get something which had the Marvel character, swastikas and everything else for World War II for the Schomburg. So I was able to get an Invaders annual.
And a 9.6. That's some sex appeal right there, baby.
I wanted to get the 9.8, but I just couldn't swing it, man.
I tell you, I know. I've only gotten raw copies and had raw copies go in for grading. The best I've gotten has been a 9.0. But this is a book I've talked about so many times on this channel. Nerdy Girl and I have talked about this book on this channel. This is Schomburg's last cover that he did for comic books. Super affordable book that, like I said, you want a very fine plus to near mint minus book. This is a book that'll cost you anywhere, in raw condition will cost you $35 to $50. In graded condition, probably cost you maybe $125 or whatnot. You start getting up to 9.6, 9.8. Obviously, it's a different ball of wax because it is a extra thick book. It's square bound, but if you don't have a book, you don't have a copy of Alex Schomburg with drawing Captain America punching a Nazi, do you even collect comics? That's all I'm gonna say.
And an orca ad on the back.
Yeah. That's right. The movie Orca. It's a killer.
First I was like, wait, how did he get my beach photo? But no, it's Orca.
Yeah, no, it's such a beautiful cover and such a great book to have. I really encourage folks, if I can influence you to do anything and you don't, without spending a ton of money, you should consider picking up this book just because it's such a fabulous cover. The series, this run, I love this run of the Invaders. It's absolutely just an enjoyable read. And with this classic taking place in that World War II era. So where these characters all came up. So great pickup.
Well, I mean, like I said, I was trying to get a couple of books to show you how much I do appreciate you and the knowledge that you bring to the community. But I wanted to get the 9.8, but I just couldn't swing it because I did pick up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. No. No, shut the front door. No way. Seriously? Shut the front door. Shut the front door.
And go from a 9.9
It's like the most
to a
Midwestern
0.5.
surprise ever.
Oh. Well, son.
And that is the other book that has the baby Ruth.
Unsurprising.
This took a lot of negotiation, and the guy wanted more than, and I'm like, no. And it took 2 weeks of negotiation. I'm like, I don't care. Or maybe I'll have the cave. I've got to get this book for Rob's show.
Wow, we're buying books just for the show.
Yes.
Damn.
And what's the right side of that label say, Rich?
It says Human Torch backup story and a bondage cover.
That's a great cover for slab or only slabs.
Yes.
It is a blue label, but it says page 6, 16, and 17 are missing. But the cover is in really nice shape.
Well,
and again,
maybe they'll turn up.
Wow.
Every week we do a mail call on our new comic book day where we discuss the books that we've gotten. I have not shown this and the other 2 books to the comic book channel until this moment right now. And I've been saying, I've got some books you guys haven't seen yet. You want to see them, you got to tune in.
Wow. Thank you so much. Those are awesome. I will honestly say that you got me jealous there on a couple books there. Of course, I need to upgrade my Cap 100 or 101, but that 9.6 on that giant size Invaders, that's king size Invaders, that's a phenomenal book. And now that Captain America book, whew, hats off to you, sir.
Thank you. There are a lot of Captain America books that are not Schomburg covers, and it's amazing how much less those prices are.
Make sure you guys check out down below Instagram, Team Ohana Family, and on YouTube at Team Ohana. Follow Rich, check him out, everything that they're doing over there. Thank you so much for coming on. We're not done. People don't go scurrying off. We got another giveaway. Hashtag Happy New Year. Let's do that one there. We'll give away some more books. I guarantee you there's no Schomburg books in the giveaway book. I'm sorry. But you could get that. Who knows? That first Marvel appearance of Black Terror is in there. Guys, coming up for me on the channel Monday. I got Monday mail call currently available for all the Goon Squad level members. You guys got the message earlier. It's an incredible mail call to kick off the new year. And then, because we're just going to keep doing what we do and show off some amazing books as long as I can do it financially, I suppose. I'll be broadcasting next from a tent on the side of the highway as I, but I'll have a ton of comics. Also coming up in the week, we will have a mystery box on Thursday. This is going to be a departure from some of the community mailboxes. I actually have a mystery box from Unknown Comics that I purchased a couple months ago. It finally came, and in it was a chance to potentially win a silver or one of the early Silver Age X-Men slabs. So we're going to find out whether or not I was one of those lucky winners or I'm just another loser. We'll play treasure or trash on Thursday. All right. I
like that.
I know. Isn't it great? 46 out of 51. We're going to go ahead and spin this to see who wins it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see who our winner is. Boom! Nope, I guess too early. Mad Spidey. Perfect timing.
Tell me you just sent him something.
No. Ironically, so Austin LeMay sent me some stuff to send to him that just arrived yesterday. And Spidey and I were talking. I said, yeah. He says, that's all right because I'll probably win again on OnlySlabs soon. And I said, yeah, probably right after I ship your stuff out. But I haven't.
I was
yet.
there for that conversation.
But now it's here. So that's beautiful. All right. So Mike, you get the pick for our good man, Mad Spidey. He does like Marvel books, so make sure you pull all IDW stuff.
I can do that.
Let's see what you get for him.
Well, since it's Mad Spidey, let's start in the back.
All right.
Let's
the very
do the
last
first
book
two
or
books.
First two books. Okay.
In the back.
There is a bonus pool +1.
Oh, damn it!
It's not a 10.
Grab the
finger action.
Oh, what are we doing?
Finger action, like do the
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. These two?
Yes, sir.
We got another bonus pool +1. So that's fine. So we got 4 more books.
And stop.
Okay. And 2 more books.
All right. Stop.
All right.
We did it.
We put a dent in that box. Mad Spidey. Batman.
For the guy who loves Marvel.
That's right. Issue 664. For the guy who loves Marvel, we got some Do You Dare Enter the House of Mystery?
Hell yeah. If you're going to piss somebody off, make sure they're in Australia. What's he going to do to me?
Some Bronze Age horror there. Although, here's some Spider-Man, issue 28.
That's a lot of handguns.
Yeah. Obviously not in California. How about G.I. Joe, issue 61?
There's some Marvel.
The book that got him a bonus pull. We had Supergirl special Saves the Deaf School.
Well, there we go.
We got X-Men issue number 3.
Nice.
Jim Lee goodness.
Book that got him another +1, Black Manta.
See, DC is the one giving you the extra polls.
And last book, Avengers 193.
Very nice.
Bam.
All right, so there you go. Mad Spidey saying that you suck.
What's new? He's so mean to me.
I know.
And Mad Spidey, if you'll go to Team Ohana Family on Instagram and just send me your address.
Oh, that one you better just send to me. I'll just include it
I
because
could
it's going
do
to
that.
it's going to Australia.
Oh, then definitely want to throw it in the box. But it's an Image comic, so I apologize in advance. It's not Marvel or DC. But if you're familiar with the new series of Creepshow that just came out, this is Deacon Prochorus's exclusive, and
Very cool.
It is signed.
Nice.
So it's a signed Deacon Prochorus exclusive of Creepshow #1. And Rob, I'll
Awesome.
get that to you ASAP so you can get it off to him.
Yeah, no worries there. Yeah, you
Fantastic.
don't want to pay to ship a single book to Australia. Trust me.
I've done it. I know. I've changed my rules as a result of it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Guys, thank you guys all so much for coming on out. Appreciate you all. Be sure to check us out next week. We will be back kicking off the new year with Sabat and Ken. If you weren't here last time, he had to go to his vaults to get his books. He's got one of the highest graded collections of Amazing Spider-Man books. I don't know what he's bringing this time. I know last time he brought obviously almost all Amazing Spider-Man, but I know he has other amazing books in his collection. We'll see what he brings. We're kicking off the new year, and with that, it'll also be the beginning of season 5 of OnlySlabs. We'll kick off a new season with the new year. So thank you guys all so much for coming out. Appreciate you all. Thank you, Rob. Rich, I suppose. Thanks, Mike, says Mad Spidey. Awesome show. See you guys next year. Absolutely great show. Appreciate everyone. All right, we'll get you done nice and ready to go. And until next time, guys, make sure you collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including me. There's a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.